Hey, it's the 4th of July holiday weekend, so happy birthday to America and happy 29th birthday to Jacky BamBam, or is it 429? Who knows at this point? You are a vampire, right, Jacky? Anyway, you're a DJ extraordinaire, a mummer, a friend, a fellow Stones lover like me, and we appreciate all you do for us music lovers while you're at WMMR. And who could forget that interview you did with me back in 2018? That was a lot of fun. Let's show that now. And have a wonderful birthday, Jacky. Love you, man.
Get ready for a fun conversation because joining me right now is one of the most entertaining individuals I've ever met and a Philadelphia radio legend. WMMR's Jacky BamBam. Hey, Jacky, you're talking to me on Philly Pressbox Radio, of course, because of your vast sports knowledge.
You said fun and entertaining. I'll take that. I don't know about legend, but thanks so much, Chef, for having me.
Okay, so you're not a sports expert, but you've always been supportive of our teams, and I have a hunch you become a big fan of Eagles center Jason Kelce.
You like that mummer suit he was wearing from the Avalon string band? Yeah, he gets his hair cut, I believe, from a wife of a member in Avalon, and that's how that happened. I was blown away. So thank you for representing the mummers. And I am a big sports fan, man. Now, you want to talk old school? We'll talk old school. Michael Jack Schmidt, Larry Bella. We can talk old school.
All right. I want to talk mummers, first of all. How the heck?
Okay.
People don't know. How the heck did you become a mummer?
Well, as you can tell from my slow Philadelphia drawl, I'm born and raised in South Philadelphia, and my father was a mummer. And I believe my first parade, I want to say 1970. I've been in all 5 divisions: comics, fancy brigade, string bands. Is that 4 or 5? I forget. But yeah, it's not New Year's Day without me going around City Hall and with my family and the mummers. I just love it. It's a great tradition. Right now, I'm with the string bands because there's no more Mother Club at the fancies. But I'm all about it, man. Yes.
My theory was that when you joined MMR, you thought the call letters were an acronym for mummer, and that it was an unwritten rule that you had to become one.
Yeah, and I do the Mummer 7th inning strut every weeknight at 10 o'clock. Mummers call in. I think it's just great. That's really why I'm there. No, the real reason why I'm at MMR is because I want to say I work with Pierre Robert. He's the legend.
He is a legend. Let's talk MMR. 93.3 is celebrating its 50th anniversary this year. You had the official birthday concert with Bon Jovi on May 3rd, but you're also celebrating with an MM Archive performance every weekday at 1:30, 5:30, and 9:30, and highlighting a different year of MMR's existence each weekend, which is pretty cool. Jacky, in addition to the great music, the other thing that makes MMR so successful, in my opinion, is how awesome every single one of you guys is with the public. Lots of charitable events and public appearances, and everybody from the station is very friendly with everyone, always willing to say hello or take a photo. I'm a picture guy, and all of that has a positive impact, I think.
Yeah, I tell you, we take a thing or two from Pierre Robert's book, and if you go turn on another radio station, you go to any other radio station events, not as many, I haven't found one like WMMR. Going out and meeting people, it means so much more than just talking on the radio and playing the music. And each and every DJ or radio personality brings something to the table, from the Preston and Steve Show, on the Pierre, on the Jackson, on the myself, on the Brent Push, on the overnights, and our Weekend Warriors. Everybody brings a little slice of the pie. And, I could talk hours about each DJ. And we got to thank Man About Town, Bill Weston, our great WMMR program director, because, man, that guy recognizes talent, and he puts it all together. He's the conductor of the Trainwreck Orchestra.
Well, now you're on the air every weeknight, and while every show is pretty good, you really up the ante on Friday nights. Explain to people who haven't heard it just what the hell happens on MMR between 7 and midnight every Friday.
We got the power to play whatever the athlete wants, thanks to Man About Town, Bill Weston. The beauty of, you call it Friday night, is I interact with people. Anybody can interact. Anybody can look at a texter and a Twitter, Facebook, and Grammar, and I'm all on that. I'll plug myself here at Jacky BamBam 933. But you know what? Just reading somebody's name in a town, and hey, I want to hear Black Sabbath, or here, I want to hear Slayer, Pantera. By the way, you don't get to hear them artists too often on the radio. We go beyond. There's no genre. It's slow, fast, anything you want to hear. I take listeners' requests all night long. I played Eric Burdon and the Animals last week for his birthday. I played the Animals doing John Lee Hooker, Boom Boom. I do a Jackie's Jukebox on that show. We wrap it up. We play 50s, 40s music, anything. I mean, Iron Maiden, our mandatory Maiden pick of the week, the Vintage Local shot at 11. 10 o'clock, we indulge in 80s hairspray, 80s metal. So we take care of all types of music on the show for 5 hours, and we don't repeat anything. And I don't think you're going to find that anywhere else on the dial. even on satellite radio. It's one of a kind show, and Pierre endorses it, and so does Bill Weston. It's an amazing show. It's like me and you, Chet, sitting in my basement right now, putting on an old assorted cassette tape.
Heck, you even hear the Banana Splits theme every week, which I love.
1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4. 4 bananas make a bunch and so do many more.
Yeah, we can't start without the splits. Sha-la-la. It's a big mess upon us.
Absolutely. A must listen. Hey, Jackie, before I let you go, let's play a quick game of Fast Five. 5 easy questions, 5 brief answers. Okay?
Chet, I will be brief for as long as it takes.
All right. Number 1, your Twitter profile pic is a great shot of you with Steven Tyler and Joe Perry. Are you ever intimidated or nervous when meeting big-time rock stars like those guys?
I am, but then once I meet them, I'm not.
A year or two back, you wore a different Rolling Stones t-shirt every day for, well, several months, I think it was. What was the final count? How many Stones shirts are in your collection?
I think when we did that was 225. I think I'm up to about 250 now.
Oh, my God. I'm pretty sure the Stones are your favorite band. What artist would be number 2 on the list?
Oh, you put me to it. You know where it comes from. I'm blues guy, Chuck Berry, and, of course, Rod Stewart and the Faces.
Stay with me. Stay with me.
T-Rex, New York Dolls, anything that's real and raw in your face.
Number 4, we saw a lot of huge bands go into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame over the last couple of years. Journey, yes, Bon Jovi, The Cars, Dire Straits, etc. Name 2 or 3 artists who are not in the Rock and Roll Hall but should be.
Oh, off the top of my head, John Waite, The Babies. Jay Giles didn't get in, right?
Right,
Yeah.
they're still out.
I must have got lost. I must have got lost.
Off the top of my head, you said 2 right there. I'd say John Waite and the Babies, the Jay Giles band. There's so many of them, man.
My list, Bad Company, Jethro Tull, Judas Priest, and the great Warren Zevon.
Send lawyers, guns, and money.
I agree with you right there. Warren Zevon, why he's not in, and Priest got snubbed this year. Not fair.
All right, number 5, best concert you've seen in the last 5 years.
Man, Saturday Night Greta Van Fleet really blew me away. Bruce Springsteen at the ballpark, sitting at the tippy top with Kevin Gunn, our Bruce expert, next to me. The skyline behind the stage. I looked at my girlfriend and I said, this has got to be one of the best shows we ever saw. And he did Bobby Jean from Born in the USA, one of my favorite tunes. So that was one of my favorites off the top of my head.
You can't go wrong with the boss. Hey, we have about 30 seconds, and let me sneak in a bonus question, Jackie. Since you bill yourself as MMR's resident vampire, I need to ask, what's your favorite vampire movie?
My favorite vampire movie? I'm going with the classic, man, Dracula. I thought you were going to ask me about King Dracula spelled backwards. You have to ask Mama Bam Bam about that. I don't know the answer.
Yeah, I don't understand that, but I'll ask Mama and see what she says. Hey, follow this guy on Twitter. You'll be glad you did, at Jacky BamBam 933. As expected, this was a blast. Thanks, Jackie.
Back to my coffin. You hear my coffin calling, Jacky Bam Bam, spell on the line, damn it, Pappy Bam Bam.
There he is, Jacky BamBam.